Yes, people, big up. Welcome to Never a Foul. If you've not been here before, then make sure you smash the like button. Subscribes are also very much welcome. We've got Chelsea coming up later on TIFO. If you lot don't know, I'm going to be live streaming the game. So if you lot want to come watch the game and me on a watch along, but actually watching the game, plus Arsenal and Man United, go sign up in the description, pinned, all of that good stuff that you lot like so much. Yeah? But yeah, man, look, quick. I was gonna do a quick stream by myself. I can't be asked getting all the panel and stuff. We've got people joining me as well during the games. A couple Chelsea fans for one of them, and then obviously Arsenal and Man United for the next one. So it's gonna be a little bit of a exclusive for you lot on the YouTube community to come and join over. About time, yeah. But yeah, first and foremost, as I said, smash the like button. We got Arsenal apparently gonna be talking to FABIAN RUIZ. I don't know how I feel about that one. Plus MERINO. You know what? I thought of the idea of Arsenal getting just a MERINO and FABIAN RUIZ is like, nah, he's not going to go nowhere. Now they're talking about getting both of them. So when I was saying when Smith Rowe goes, they got space for two midfielders, people are like, no, I'll probably just get the one. Imagine they get both of them. It's a level raiser for me, but we'll talk about it anyways. Liverpool, allegedly going to make a fresh offer for Gordon. There could be some player swaps in there. I remember Joe Gomez being a name linked with Newcastle earlier this window. So I've seen that a little bit around. I'll talk a little bit about Liverpool because I watched the game last night. Who was with? No one was with me. Basically, it was the whole chat. And me and the chat kind of got a little bit, they asked me some personal questions. They got the personal answers. So that's what it's like on a TIFO community. Not on YouTube, but if you want to ask me anything personal on TIFO, I'll answer your questions. I don't mind. Just don't ask my name though. And obviously Man City's bidding for Dani Olmo. Apparently have bidded for Dani Olmo. So that's kind of I didn't expect it, but if it's true from Santi JFM, then we'll see. We'll talk about it. And obviously Man United, Victor Lindelof, Jose Mourinho pushing for him, meaning Watford the licked as well going forward. But let me big up some of you in here. There's 200 people already in the house. So big up everyone that's here on a Saturday. I don't really do live streams by myself. I like bouncing off of someone. Pause. Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. My bad. I like, feeding off energies. I like, talking with someone usually, but talking like here, talking to you guys. So if you want to ask me any questions in the private chat, in the chat, you look at you, man, got me doing already, yeah? Got me nervous out here. Now, if you lot want to ask any questions, I'll start them and I'll answer them as well. So let me big up some of the people that's already in there, like Ilias as well. Big up Big Country, Blue Lion as well. Big up Drizzy Waves, always here. One of the mods. So you got to big up that guy. Dan Chambers. Does anyone on here from the UK use NordVPN? Now, why is that? What are you looking to do? Let me know what you're looking to do. Big up Dennis Rodman. Big us. I don't know how to say your name, but is it Dagmawi? Dagmawi? Let me know if I said your name right. I don't want to disrespect you. Let me see this. Liverpool and Southampton are among number of Premier League clubs eager to take Ben Doak on loan. He's got a good future, You know what? He done more take-ons than Salah yesterday, and he only played about 20 odd minutes. Crazy. Big up Travarelli as always as well, man. Big up my guy. I don't know how to say your name, but is it? I'm just gonna. How do you say your name as well? Neymar. Is that how you say your name? Big up Mason as well, and Danny Massett, William Wallace. I see a man said William Wallace, Aegon, and the rest of it, man. But one man army today. So I want you lot to keep me company. What's this? Hey mate, how can I pull up comments? Like this is called StreamYard. This ain't Streamlabs. This is called StreamYard. It directs straight to YouTube. It's not quite Streamlabs OBS, but because you would have to get widget to do all of that kind of stuff. YouTube it maybe, but this is StreamYard. We all know what your real name is, Castradamus. Let me see this. Palmer, Gallagher, and Cucurella will not join Chelsea on tour. Club decided best would be for them to go back to Cobham for the extended break. Yeah, big up Chris in the building as well. But yeah, man, look, like the stream you ain't done so. So if anyone wants to watch Chelsea versus Celtic and Arsenal versus Man United. It's in the pin. Just go sign up to the damn thing. Yeah. Trust me, not that long. And I will be there, you know, watching the game with you. So you lot can come see the stream with me. I'm going to do it. I mean, I asked, yeah. I asked Ali, right? He runs TIFO. He's the one that made it with Arjun. Big up that community there. I said, like, can I stream? Can I stream like the game? And he says, I'm not totally sure, but if it, you know, technically it might be illegal, but what don't know don't hurt. So yeah, what don't know don't hurt. But yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about that Liverpool game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Quickly, just before we talk on transfers, if you lot don't mind, because I do this for all the teams that I'm watching right now in pre-season. Yeah, there was one name, yeah, and I was asking, who is that? He came on for Curtis Jones, yeah, in like the 28th minute or something like that. This guy called Trey Nyoni, yeah. Bear in mind, I can't see your comments because the comments are there. When I look there, there's the comments. Here, I'm talking to you lot, yeah. This Trey Nyoni, they might have a bit of a baller in the AXA Academy. You know what I'm saying? Like Melwood or whatever it's called. Yeah, that guy is looking better than certain midfielders. Yeah, it's a little bit spooky. He's got the maddest thing is you can tell he's not even grown. Like he needs to grow into a man's body still, you know, and whatnot. But that guy is going to be. I don't care if it's a preseason game. I know a good player when I see one, and that guy's got talent. Yeah, and Bajetic as well. Yeah, them two could be a pairing and a half. I'm just saying. You know, Arne Slotball is looking quite possession based. You know, pressing that final. He's looking like he can coach. You know, like Betis. Don't get me wrong. Fakir putting a few pounds. William Carvalho, there's a few pounds there. Don't get me wrong. Looking a little bit rusty, but Liverpool, there was no trouble. No trouble. Not gonna lie. Let me see what you lot are saying as well, man. He come on, he's skinny, but he's a ball, bro. Man's skinny, but he was weights him, man. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Cass, when are we getting the Waffle Brothers back together, Ches and Don? Not this weekend. Next week I'll get them on. Do you want them on together? It depends, because Deji should be returning to Never a Thousand, because Deji's been quite doing a lot of work. So on that note, on that basis, he said he will be joining back, obviously, probably next week as well. There's just some people that are just not available. The summer's the summer. People got families doing stuff. Kids are off school. You got to understand that as well, man. Cash, you see the Olympic opening. Bro, don't get me started, man. Some people just, I've never, you know what, yeah? What I don't understand. I don't really like talking on external things away from football, but I'll never know. You know what? You don't see the world going around mocking Islam, yeah? You don't see the world going around mocking Judaism as well, yeah? Like, you just don't see it. But when it comes to Christianity, yeah, I've never known a disrespect to a religion in my entire career of being alive. It's disgusting, and they get away with it. And you see the one that organized it, I'm just going to say it now. The one that organized it, go do your research on it. And it all points down to a country that is a whole lie. A whole lie. That's all I'm going to say in it. But, big up. Anyways. Cass, can you bring yeah, Ligue 1 and Troops always can't. Like, if I ask them to come on, yeah, they'll come on. I don't see why not. It's just that in the summer it'll be difficult to grab one of them. But I'll get them. That's all good. They've been on the channel before. Let me see this. LK Endo struggling. Jones not releasing the ball quickly like always. Trey showed those two how to play ball. To be fair, look, it's rustiness, isn't it? You got to understand. First proper game is you get the rust off first and then judge it. Like we all know, like Endo is a good player. I think he's a good player anyways. He's okay. He's an okay player. And I think Curtis Jones, he just needs to stay fit. Because when I saw Jones fully fit last year, remember that first period, the first half of the season when Jones was fit, guy was balling out, bro. Guy was a baller. So I think I like Jones. I'm probably one of the few that actually really like Jones. I think he offers quite a lot of the game, especially when he gets into the wide central areas. I think he can do his best business there. Do a phone in, Cass. What do you mean a phone in? What phone in? You mean like a call-in show? Do you mean that? Yeah, same here. I'm not a Christian, yeah, but that was disgusting, bro. How can someone talk about the Last Supper and then you see man with his balls out, bro? Like in one of the pictures, he's got his balls out and you're seeing next shit. Who approved this shit? Like, who actually goes in and approved it? It was like a pre-recorded video. It's like they're moving like YouTube, bro. It's like France on. I'm just gonna say it, yeah. If you're French, I'm sorry, but it doesn't apply to you particularly. But your country is an embarrassment, mate. It's an embarrassment. And I've never seen such disrespect to Jesus in my entire career either. That you're going too far. We've gone to a world, it's gone way too far. And I know we don't want to talk, oh, you don't want to talk about football, but I think it's kind of, if I've got a platform, I'm going to speak on my platform about certain things if it bothers me, right? I don't usually like to do so, but I'll use it to spread awareness. But like Muslims, like myself, alhamdulillah, like we believe in Jesus, right? Maybe in a different way to Christians, but that's just fucking disgusting, man. That shit there, how man don't get pulled up for that? You know what? If you do that in a natural public, you're getting beaten up. Wild, man. Wild, bro. You know, it makes me angry. Like, just thinking, like, what? How? Like, 20 years ago, this shit ain't running. Anyways, man, let's get talking about the football. Where do you lot want to start? Arsenal, Liverpool, United, City? Let's start with Arsenal. But yeah, man, look, big up, smash the likes, 350 people in the building. Like I said, in the pinned, I will be streaming the live game of Chelsea and Celtic and Man United. Just go sign up to the TIFO, man. Quick time comeback takes 2 seconds. Instructions are there. Arsenal, right? So for me, with Arsenal, right, like we've been quite, you know what? We were criticizing them at first. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was hounding them about the Calafiori thing a little bit, just to get things engaged a little bit, you know, going. They were taking long for someone that probably you want to see go and win the league. If you're an Arsenal fan, I was kind of, you know, getting onto them about how long it's taking them to do their business. But then again, I've had Arsenal fans like Travorelli and stuff. It's early in the window. Euros is going on as well. And you can see the targets they are going for were in the Euros at that point, right? Why it was taking so long. And then now, all of a sudden, it's becoming near the end of July, coming onto August and stuff like that. And Arsenal are now getting a bigger move on. You know, now we're seeing names linked. You know, Merino is the next on the list after Calafiori. That should be a deal that should be done quite quick, in my opinion. They're talking around 20 million up to 25 million. Maybe in bonuses, I don't give a damn where it goes, but you know it's going to be a good buy. And I wouldn't say Merino is a starter, but he adds that different dimension. Left foot, can go forward. You know, I think he's better when he goes forward. He's still a physical presence, someone that I believe that Arteta would like. I mean, spoke about Merino loads and loads, right? But then all of a sudden, they're talking about not just a proposal about to go in for Merino in the next couple of days. I'm gonna say Monday, Tuesday, if it goes to what I'm thinking. But now I'm seeing talks with Fabian Ruiz as well. So now they're bringing experience. They're like Arsenal already got one of the youngest sides in Premier League. I think the third or fourth. And if they add a bit of depth and experience, someone that just won an international trophy, Fabian Ruiz as well. I believe he won the league with Napoli, right? Or did he leave to PSG? I'm not too sure. I believe he might have won it with them before he left, right? Long story short, it's you add a Declan Rice and a Merino and Fabian Ruiz. You can actually drop Erdegaard sometimes and let him rest because that midfield there can really function. You add a Ruiz on top of Merino. It's not just depth, but it's quality and depth at the same time. And both of them can clearly play with each other. Declan Rice is not Rodri. I hear that. We've seen Fabian Ruiz, Merino, and Rodri playing the same midfield altogether. Whether it's Dani Olmo there, provides a better balance. But the thing is, you can make different combinations, whether you have Merino and Fabian Ruiz playing, or Declan Rice and whoever and Partey. For me, that is where you're looking like you want to stamp your authority as a manager on the league, not just literally for the title itself, but other trophies. And that's where Arsenal, I don't think they're targeting one trophy, obviously. I think this time around, they're really trying to go all out, in my opinion. So that's what I'm looking towards that. And of course, they need to still go sign maybe a right winger cover. And there's been talks of different names. But who knows? Let me see what you lot are saying as well. Do you think Arsenal will sign a forward? Let me ask you a question back quickly. Do you lot feel in the comments that Arsenal need to sign a forward yet? If they go buy 2 midfielders, right, that add to whatever they need to add to, keep like and whatnot, add Calafiori, who should technically make the defense better. Do they need to buy, sign a forward, or would you want them to buy a forward? What do you lot think on that part? Yeah, Marcus Solo live, man. Come on, man. So what do you think about that? Like, don't get me wrong. I will sit here right now and say Arsenal should go and get some depth for Saka, but do they need it for next season? Does it get them over the line? I don't know. If they go buy 2 central midfielders who I believe can add a goal or two or a different dimension to the way of playing, they might find a different way of scoring goals as well. And you got maybe got to look at it a little bit like that. So that's the way I'm looking at it right now for Arsenal, in my opinion. So give me a sec, because you know why I'm doing this. I update the timestamps as well at the same time. So like, bear with me if I've got some sudden pauses. I don't really do solo live streams, but since I've been doing watch-alongs, it's like a little bit of practice. Let me see this. I want the two midfielders. Should they prioritize the midfielders? Bread says Jesus as right wing backup, by a striker, and an 8 and a 6. 8 or 6. That could work. I can see Jesus being on the right. You remember, Jesus came out and said when he was on, if I'm correct, was he not away with Brazil? And he said, I can play anywhere. Like, I will play anywhere for the team as long as they win, right? He said he will do anything. He doesn't look at himself as the main number 9 striker. Of course, he's probably got lofty ambitions to be the main guy at Arsenal, but we'll see where it goes there. I think he's better on the right-hand side. I think that might be his best prediction anyways. Cass, you're doing all 3 games today. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I can do the Man City game because Chelsea fans have asked me, and I put a poll out before, which game should I do, Chelsea or Man City? A lot of them said Chelsea. Don't get me wrong. I think there's probably a lot or more subscribers of that case, but I need to eat, yeah, after this. I've been eating all day. I need to do a stream on Never a Foul. I'm going to do a stream for a reaction for the Arsenal game, and obviously come back here if I do back-to-back, because Chelsea's from 9 till, let's just say 11, right? Then all of a sudden, Man City's from 11 till 1. And then as soon as that finishes, then it's Man United versus Arsenal. I'm like, mate, I don't get a break. So it'll be a little bit too difficult. I need a break in between. I'd rather not do a back-to-back live of two watch-alongs because it just takes too much out of man, personally, anyways. Arsenal are scary. That title, that old chestnut. I'm not going to put that yet because you know what it was, yeah, for last year? I saw Arteta do something different. Remember, Partey was playing right back. Gabriel got benched all of a sudden and all of that stuff. So I don't know. Like, let's see what Arteta is going to provide. I don't think it's going to be anything different. He needs to stick to his guns, but he's got a good squad, man. If he gets both of these lot, how do you lot feel like that's going to elevate Arsenal? Where would you put Arsenal in your predictions? Right? You lot probably have some early predictions. A lot of you probably tipping either Man City or Arsenal to win the league. But if let's say they do go and add Fabian Ruiz and Merino, where do you lot put them in the rankings? Let's say City go. I don't think City's going to make a lot of signings, but they got Savio in. Obviously the Edison stuff is all underway. We don't know what's happening there. KDB staying. Let's go say they add DANI OLMO. Where would you put Arsenal? Do you think OLMO and Savio is enough for Man City, or do you reckon Merino and Fabian Ruiz plus Calafiori is the ones that actually get them over the line finally? Do you respect Arsenal? Good question. Do I dislike Arsenal as a club? No. I think they're vibey. Do I dislike the fans? Or I don't want to say dislike, but do I think they're delusional? Of course. Do I respect what Arteta's built? Yeah, I do. Of course, I can't hate. Will I banter them? Yes. Would I rather them win over Manchester City as it stands? Absolutely. So if the twerking needs to continue, it shall continue. Because, boy, unless I see another run-in for some other team, bar Liverpool, I will support them instead. Not Tottenham. Sorry. Blue Pepsi was horrid. What are you on about? I would consider Arsenal winning the league until they add a centre forward who is physically imposing inside the box. Basically, Osimhen or nothing. Gyökeres is quite imposing physically. He's quite good. He's bred in a championship. Well, Ivan Toney also adds that dimension as well, and a cheaper option at that. Have you not noticed though? All the clubs are not spending. Like, no one wants to spend mad amounts. They're all looking for cut price deals, opportunities. A bit like Man United as it stands. Let me see this. Cash soon 14 league titles. Oh, you're an Arsenal fan, yeah? I see what you're saying because you got 13, isn't it? I don't understand why they don't put Ødegaard left centre mid. His passing range would be unlocked on that side. So you're saying swap over the left centre mid and have the right central role be the box to box. I don't know. I don't know how it seems. I think he likes the idea of Saka and Ødegaard linking up. Ødegaard, when he cuts inside with the left foot as well, he gets a few goals. Man said this is embarrassing. You catch a simping for a loser. What do you want to do? Simp for the flipping guy who's catching up in league titles and keeps winning everything. What are you not doing? No, honestly, what are you not? No, hold on for a minute. What are you not doing? If you're a Man United fan, there's no way you can be like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to accept a 5-peat from Arsenal. That's what is embarrassing, bro. If you have to choose two of the one of the evils, whether it's Arsenal or Man City, I'm choosing Arsenal. Yes, they can have a summer of banter and everything like that. But guess what? I don't give a shit. It's 1 year. I hear it. Man City fans are humble. I know they really are. But I'm tired of Daps, yeah, thinking he can get away with stuff until they start losing. We can't really banter Man City until they really stop winning trophies. It would be nice for me to go to the left and cuss the guy that sits next to me. That's what would be nice, Marcus. That's what I'm saying, innit? I'm just saying, I've had enough because you can't cuss Man City fans. You can't cuss them because they barely lose. I can't stick it on them. I can't. Pause. It's impossible at this moment of time. What are you on about this Pepsi shit? Honestly. Someone else said bench Erdegaard for Ruiz. I mean, I don't know about bench. That's dumb. You got to think Declan Rice, Fabian Ruiz, and Erdegaard. That's dope. That's a good three in the midfield. You meant to say you're gonna win the league. What do you mean I'm gonna win the league? I'm a Man United fan. Bro, I employ Scott McTominay and Maguire. We are not winning no league. That's just delusion. I'm doing what Arsenal or Liverpool fans are doing when they say they're going to win the quad every year. We got one Arsenal fan saying he's going to do the quad this season. That's delusion because it's not happening. So yeah, man, big up everyone that's actually here. I appreciate there's over 400 people in the house just watching me solo at this moment of time. I know it's a nice Saturday. We got a lot to talk about still. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of waffling, but do smash the likes. We're on 125. So if you don't just hold on what you're doing, smash the like button. It will go a long way. The work rate is the work rate. We got to keep content up. And guess what? There has to be more content that has to come out too. Have you not noticed the pre-uploads are slowed down? That's going to go right up. And we got the receipts channel. So there's quite a lot to come out with. Yeah, man. Big up Wolves, man. I appreciate you. So all the ones that are in there, big up and subscribe. The league's done before it's even started. You can't say that though, can you? You can't really say that. How many times have we really said that in the last 2 years? You know, you would have put Arsenal in your favorite, right? But all of a sudden they came alive and pretty much put Man City to the sword. Man said clutch Tominay. Don't do that. Big up, Cass. Pep said yesterday there's no more signings until our player leaves. Well, other than Edison, I don't know in your squad who's leaving. I mean, Yan Kuto's there. The thing is with Man City, right? You lot have made a lot of sales this year in terms of whether it's an academy prospect or there's a sell-on clause or whatever it may be, right? You're making nearly 100 million. And obviously from Yan Kuto, it looks like he's going to go to, who I think is actually a good right back. Maybe the profile, like, because Wolf over there in Borussia Dortmund sucks arse, he's cheeks. But, you know, Yan Kuto going over there, that's just more money that you lot are bringing in. And I know the whole reason is because this whole new UEFA rule or whatever it is, apparently the 70-80% of your wage, of your revenues and all that stuff, I think everyone's kind of wary at this moment of time. Man City pay out the most wages, so maybe they need to cut down before they bring in somebody else like that, maybe. But with KDB leaving next year probably, and whoever else that might leave as well, that's going to go down dramatically. Alvarez, yeah, maybe as well, maybe, I don't know. Slot living off Klopp style. I disagree. And I'm going to talk about that now as well, right? Why I don't look, other than the Arsenal segment, let's push that aside. From what I was seeing of what I saw yesterday was completely different from Klopp in some varieties, right? Like the Klopp acts on transitions, and I think Klopp acts on a harsh press as well, and pretty much a higher line. So I don't believe that's going to be the case from what I saw yesterday with Slot. Right? I need to update this flipping timestamp as I go along. Here we go. What I saw with Liverpool yesterday, and this is what I believe, you know, this whole Gordon talk might be the truth. Will it get accepted? I don't know, of course. A lot of Newcastle fans might come through, or a few of them might say it's not happening, never happening, fork up the money, you know, give us a good deal. This journal said it's not happening this summer already, so why are you talking about it? We're talking about it, right? From what I saw yesterday with Arne Slot, right, is the guy can coach. You remember, I'm a United fan. I have to talk about this objectively, right? I'm like, Arne Slot, he can coach. You can clearly see whatever he's doing is getting over to the players quite quickly. Even if it's pre-season or not, players come in and already kind of know their role more than less. Yes, it's going to take some time to adapt, but you see Szoboszlai, he's higher up next to the striker. At that point, it was, I think it was Mo Salah. You see like a 4-4-2 at that point, And you can see out when they're on the ball, the possession is clear to see they're playing possession, build up through the back type way of football. You see the fullbacks kind of do a mixed role. You could say complete fullback roles, complete wing back. I saw Simicast inverting. I've never seen him do that before. I saw Connor Bradley inverting as much as they're doing that. At the same time, they had to provide opportunities. So when I saw the players cutting in from the wings who were doing touchline stuff, you see all the fullbacks doing the overlaps. But before that, they were doing underlaps. It was a little bit different from what I see from Klopp ball, but you can clearly see Arne Slott's got something going on there and a clear way of playing at this moment of time. It's just he needs to identify who's doing what role and who's going to be best for that role. You know, that, like I said, the young players come on and know how to ball out already. Bajcetic looks like he likes that role. You know, and Yoni, when he came on, looked like he thrived off what Curtis Jones was meant to do as well. We actually provided the pre-assist, of course, to Salah, and then Szoboszlai done a little 1-2, and it was a good finish. And they didn't really get threatened. The press was insane. Liverpool's press was insane. If you watch the game, don't watch highlights. If you watch the game, you can see from minute 1 to about 35 after Liverpool got a little bit tired, right, is their press was like finals press. Finals press. Go look at stats or anything like that. One of the best pressing teams in Europe. Liverpool already have those sort of players, so it makes sense why it would, you know, get into their minds that that's what they're going to do, and it's easy as taking over from what Klopp was doing. The press was sensational. They were quickly winning back the ball, like I saw Liverpool doing about a few years ago, not last year mainly, but a few years ago. So Liverpool have got a new way of playing, but I don't. The whole point of Slot is because he's not too different from Klopp. Now, if we add Anthony Gordon into the equation, I will say this now: I don't think Carvalho has a future at Liverpool. I'm going to be honest. He got deployed on the left. You saw him swapping over with Harvey Elliott sometimes as well. Harvey Elliott looks like he's going to be thriving in more of a central role from what I can see. But Carvalho, I don't really see a future. And there might be maybe, I think Luis Diaz would thrive in this system. I need to see another game of Liverpool. They play Arsenal next. But from what I was seeing, like the touch type of wingers, take on your man, you know, 1-2 down the line, I can see Luis Diaz potentially having a better season than what most think, because their roles are not really to go score. Let the central players and whatever it is go and get the goals from that. Let them be the providers. If you go get someone like Anthony Gordon, who's a dream signing, right? They tried to offer from him before, allegedly, didn't work out. But if they can get him there, I can tell you now, he's going to thrive off that role like no tomorrow. That's just the way I believe it's going to look like for someone like him. Anthony Gordon would be, if an offer does come tempting, that might be the best signing of the window potentially. You know, if they can get that over the line, if they're going to offer for him. But they've been cautious. You know, Liverpool right now, I think a lot of Liverpool fans can accept they probably want a centre back and a DM. Now, I saw reports again today, which was dumb, that they can see Szoboszlai potentially getting a deeper role in the Liverpool team. How can you watch the game of pre-season and think Szoboszlai is going to drop deep? Make it make sense, bro. He's weak. It's not happening. You know, maybe they can get a remontada of his form when he was back at Leipzig, potentially. Obviously, you got Núñez coming back. Central player Núñez. Well, one thing I did notice yesterday was Salah liked to go out wide. He's not a natural striker as well. And what I was saying, they really do miss a focal point. When Jota comes back, I'm pretty sure that would be a lot better for them. But sometimes it was like, I call it Moses, you know, Moses in the, I think when they're talking about splitting the Red Sea and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes when Liverpool were playing, there was no central figure. And then you see someone clock on like, oh shit, I need to be there. Cass, didn't you say we finished about? I didn't say shit. I said we're fighting for the same spots. I'll be honest. Thoughts on Sancho to Barcelona news? Come on, man. If they can't afford Dani Olmo, what makes you think they're going to afford Jadon Sancho? You think Jadon Sancho is what, let 5 million of his wages drop so we can go to Barcelona's demands? I can't see that happening, whatever. Gordon Ivan signs his extension this summer. Yeah, I saw Paul Mitchell 5-year deal, new 5-year deal for Gordon, but if he signs that's another question. If he doesn't, yeah, man. They call it Slot's discipline pressing system. It was very good press. I'm going to admit that. Yeah, Fabio wants to be a 10, and he's too good for the Championship. He just needs a Premier League club to come and grab him. Just whom is another question. A guy who might go to United soon. It depends, because we'll talk about Man United news after this part. Well, what do you guys make of the Gordon? Do you reckon Liverpool have a chance of signing him this window? Let me know in the comments. let me know in the comments as well. Mont's gonna, you said it, bro. Mont's gonna cook you. I don't remember saying it. I said it last year, obviously, but I don't remember saying it. Did I say it? Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. I don't even think I put Man United top 4 yet. I might have been playing about maybe, but unless you got the receipt for me, and I know Marcus, you go back and watch all the videos. I'm not too sure. Sancho wants to be a United player. I think it looks like if PSG are not going to grab him, then I don't think he goes anywhere, right? I said the only place I can realistically think that he might go is Juventus if they sell Chiesa for a good price. Let me see this. Liverpool football is like a religion and slot is our god. Did you really just say that? Are you lot moving like Albie? You're moving like France. You're moving like France right now, isn't it? The French lot with the Olympics. I see you. Yes, you died. Yes, you did. Oh, I don't know. Zubamendi, not too sure on that one. The first priority should be a 6. I agree, but if you got an opportunity to sign someone like Gordon, you can't turn that one down. You saw YouTube, Sai's YouTube today. He went, he begging Casemiro to stay. You're lying. Was he begging it? What are you saying? Sai, you got the starstruck. You got starstruck, yeah? Is that what you're telling me? He could, can go all the bigging on YouTube, but can't say it to their face while they're in training. Like, leave Casemiro, go to Saudi. Nah, none of that. Nah. Anyways, but yeah, man. Look, nearly 500 people in there. Just a quick reminder, smash the likes. We're not even on 200 yet. 33 away. And if you want me to stream, or if you would like to watch me and a couple other Chelsea fans stream the Chelsea Celtic game, and also later on the Arsenal Man United game, I'll stream the live game on Tifo. Yeah. I'm not going to, it's only for people that are on YouTube, by the way. So make sure you want to sign up today. It's in the description or it's in the pinned. Your choice. Let me see if anyone's actually signed up. I can actually see just from the numbers alone. Okay, no, it's gone up. All right, I see you lot. it's gone up quite a bit. Saeed was begging it. I need to go. Starstruck tax. Yeah, is that what we're saying, Marcus? 5-time Champions League winner. You know what? Even I would fold, bro. I would fold as well. Not gonna lie, I talk all the bigger on YouTube, but face to face is like shit. Casemiro might punch me up, I don't know about that. Drinking some rival tears soon in shops, by the way, people. See this year, this is going to pop off differently. When this comes into the stores, I think next month's going to be the case. If you don't remember me, yeah, I was doing the old cup of tea video. Do you remember that? If anyone remembers my old, it had the music over it, and I was in my chair in my old house, in my old room and that, and I was just literally in a chair, and I was just doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. That's what I'm going to be dunking on you man's heads this season. You Arsenal fans, Liverpool, we're getting W's next season, yeah? You think you can ragdoll us again? Guess again. Not happening this season. Maybe once, you might be us at your ground, but, hold that one. Euro blanked Saeed. Bro, what, Kyle? You trying to get me cancelled by saying something I shouldn't say? Yeah, I see what you're doing. But yeah, man. Look, just moving on, obviously from the Liverpool part as well. Gordon would be a fantastic signing. Any updates? I'll try and look because I see anything. I think it's called Liverpool Anything or Liverpool Anything. They're always posting separate news from different people. Journalists and stuff like that. It's kind of decent to get you Liverpool news or rumors and stuff like that. So you ain't done so yet. Cool. Moving on from that as well. Let me just talk quickly about the Man United stuff. If you've got any questions for about Man United, let me know because I'm just obviously I can read your chats and stuff like that. Like Victor Lindelof allegedly might be leaving now. He's not training with the team. Maybe it's fitness, maybe it's not. But obviously, he's rumored to go outside the door. 8 to 10 million is the quoted fee, roughly. Get him fucking gone. I've had enough of he's outstayed his welcome. Yeah. He came how many years ago? How many years ago did he come? Pause. When the Merino signed, was it 17? The year that Liverpool got Van Dijk, I believe. Something along those lines. Anyways, 17. He might have came 7 years ago, 8 years ago, maybe 8 years ago now. But he needs to he needs to, what's it called, man? He needs to leave. I've had enough of it. Like, it's just, you need to free up space. The issue with Man United right now is it's not a matter of they can't afford anyone. They just don't want to be taken for dickheads. And I think that's kind of easy to see why they're not paying for certain prices, right? But freeing up the squad is it's just another thing. You got Maguire coming out, yeah, saying, oh, you know, I think I've got a place in his team. And with his northern accent, right, saying, if the club tells me to leave, then I'll leave. I'm thinking, take the hint, my brother. Just, can you not take the hint? No one wants you around. We want you to leave. You got a year left. We know you're trying to milk the wages because no one wants you for those wages. And that's the issue of the old regime. Man United is paying out certain figures and they can't get rid of these players. That's all that is. You can't get rid of them. It's important to get rid of these motherfuckers. It's as a United fan, I'm gonna be real. Like, it's frustrating because look, we clearly want De Ligt, and I think a deal can get struck for De Ligt. They want like 42 million. Apparently, we're only willing to pay up to like 38 million. Centre back for centre back makes sense. Wan-Bissaka, again, another one. He don't get paid mad amounts of money. I think he's on like 90k a week, so it's not even a lot, right? Allegedly, with whatever bonuses he's got along with that, right? Trying to shift him on. We want Mazraoui in. He solves the issue. Right back, left back, injury prone. He's not. I'm not going to say he's the best thing since sliced bread, but Mazraoui is a better footballer. The issue with Man United is they lack footballers in pretty much every department at this moment of time. If not, they might have won. Wait, what's this? A United Open the game for Europe. But getting someone that's young and considered a generational talent and all that, you're going to have to if you want to go and beat Madrid. Madrid, obviously, you're going to say, but they didn't bid for him. But at the same time, Man United just met their asking price. You wanted a player in. You want someone that's going to be there for the next 5 years. You're going to have to go pay up the money, right? You got someone that could be there for the next 10 years if he doesn't move. Obviously, he might have, again, ambitions to go elsewhere. I'm not entirely sure on that part, but it's not, as I said, it's not that Man United are totally broke. Man United's got money to dish out, but they're trying to do it the right way rather than the wrong way. Go get De Ligt, up to 38 million. Go get Mazraoui. That's a quick like-for-like swap, 15 million. You can't be going out there spending 200-300 million every other window, which we've been doing for the last decade, and it been a flop. So, and you got Hanko now. Yeah, I see that. He might be joining Atletico. I don't care if Hanko joins or not. But Man United need a starting left back right now as it stands. Euro can't be the one that's going into the next season having all, you can't have everything going on. It's impossible. Not in my books, anyways. Not in my books. He can't be starting every game. He'll get ripped apart eventually. You can't overuse him. What's this? Why can I not go? What's this? Cass, did you watch Deadpool and Wolverine? I've heard it's the 10-10 film now, I'll be honest. A Euro for 60 mil. Well, then again, when you deep it, that's with bonuses, isn't it? It's 52 million, but if you want to do bonuses, yeah, it was 60 mil. Let me see this. Canada being deducted 6.0. That's like all that Olympic stuff, innit? Cass, I think United will pop off with new coaches and 10 frauds here. No one expected our new midfielder click last season. Maybe, yeah, they're glorifying it now, but you know what? I'm pretty sure we might see it against Arsenal tonight. There might be combinations and little bits of hints and pieces. But really and truly, it's like when that first game hits Fulham, are you going to have the team in place? And are we going to see a little something? Or is it going to be the same old shit? And I think right now, Man United fans might be stuck in two places where, we're used to the same old shit. Got a close eye on Euro. Big films and many cameos. You rate Tyreek Mitchell. I think he's one of the names that's been tutored for United. Right, but I like him. I don't think he's bad. Do I think he's levels? Not really. I don't think he is. Walaikum salam, my guy Abdul. What you saying? What you telling me? So yeah, man, match day. Yeah, it is. We'll see with Man United. Look, the Agate thing, according to the goal bridge, it should get done. Like Christian Eriksen might also be leaving somewhere like Anderlecht or wherever it may be. Getting gone, man. Scott McTominay, this bid needs to obviously, I think you lot know by now, right? When it comes to bids and stuff like that, yada, 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 that doesn't really happen over the weekends until late August when you're trying to desperately get someone in. You work overtime, right? So you can't expect much movement over the weekend. But as soon as it hits Monday and Tuesday, things get clicking again and then boom. So hopefully this new bid from Fulham, who are trying to buy Smith Rowe for what, 35 million, 30 million, something along them lines. I'm hoping they part 25 million for Scott McTominay, who's got a year left on his contract. So Man United fans, you're going to have to be patient on this Man United front for now. But I do believe something must get a little bit more advanced, whether it's selling or buys for next week. You got to remember, Garte's personal terms have been agreed. It's already done. The Lick personal terms agreed. Mazraoui personal terms about to be agreed as well. So that it's not like it's going to be difficult to bring someone in. All that stuff is all done. Elise's balling out. What's this? Mitchell's okay left back. Yeah, sure is class when he's fit, but when he's that, you can't rely on that. You can't rely on that. But yeah, look, again, 400 people still here. Please smash the like button if you haven't done so yet. Nearly on that 200 mark. I am doing a solo. You're not used to this. I usually have a panel, but I'm just getting that done. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to be going live as well soon on TIFO to watch the Chelsea game. So if you ain't, again, let me just say it again. If you want to come and watch the game, I'm going to stream it live. There's a few of you. It's in the pinned or in the description. You know how to do it. So yeah, man. Let's see what Chelsea's got. You know, Chelsea just signed a new goalkeeper from Villarreal. I don't know his strengths. I don't know his weaknesses or anything along them lines. He's trying to chat to man. Oh, she's kind of buff. Anyways, long story short, we'll see what Chelsea's got to offer. You know, Celtic are not pushovers. They're a good outfit. You know, don't get me wrong. They did beat City, but City had like 75% youngsters. Chelsea have got a lot more talent in their team on show for the pre-season. They got Lavia and the rest of the crew. So let's see what happens with Molestable. We'll be doing a hate-along / watch-along with 2 other Chelsea fans, VD and Joey, as you lot might know. So if anyone knows, what's it called? Anything about this Villarreal keeper, I haven't seen him. I don't even know if he's a starter for them. Let me know what he's like. What's he good at? And my boy quitting the Olympics. I can't lie, I wasn't going to watch it in the first place. I couldn't give a toss about the Olympics. I care about football. Don't watch the Olympic football either. I didn't even know he was even on. How about that? But yeah. What are you lot saying? This Ericsson really is done, needs retirement. Yeah, he ain't got the legs, man. He ain't got a leg. Let me see this. Matthew saying Philip Jorgensen, 23-year-old, solid, was highly rated at one time. So he's quite young then. But I like what Chelsea are doing as well. You got to deep it, right? Chelsea are. It's like what Pep did, right? You know, when he first came into the club, he will swap over keepers until he gets the right one. Chelsea at this moment of time, Sanchez clearly isn't the right one. You know, I thought Petrovic was decent, but he was decent. He's not good enough. He's not the right one. They'll go get the next one until it clicks for what they need, for what obviously Enzo Maresca wants. So yeah, man, I think Chelsea did all right this window. You notice they're not really overspending. They're buying a lot of young talent, but they're fine at this moment of time. I want to see a little something in it. Obviously, Wrexham did what they need to do. But yeah, man, let's see what happens there. But what are you not saying about Man City and Olmo? Do you not act? No, be honest, yeah. Before the Euros, did any of you not rate Dani Olmo? Let me know if you rated Dani Olmo, because if Man City are going to go get this guy, I don't really see how he starts in the team. And that's just what I believe anyway. I don't know where he actually starts in the team. Do I think he can be a good player for them? Obviously. Pep would get the best out of him. What's this? Recently found out about this channel. Big up Zakaria, man. What you saying, my guy? Love for the variation of fans. Keep up the grind, my G. Come on, Ak. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. Look up. Big up Zakaria Abdullah, man. Come on, Aki in the building. But yeah, with Dani Olmo, they're asking for like 50 million. It's not a bad piece of business considering when you deep it, like Man City are well in their net spend right now in this summer. They got money to burn if they need to. But you know, I think Dani Olmo would be quite good for Man City. And under Pep, whether it's his final year, final 2 years, 26 years of age, you know, you call him like a washed down version of Bernardo Silva. Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? No? Oh, there we go. Boom. Olmo is being signed by Pep so he can send to Barca on loan and then free transfer. Why would they give him a free transfer? That's just giving them money for the sake of it. You should already know that Man City don't do free transfers, because they would have done that with Ferran Torres or Cancelo even, who's got pretty much no value, who hasn't been sold as of yet. Olmo dropped the hat-trick on Harry Kane Bayern debut for Bayern when I was hate watching. You know, really, Olmo can replace Gundo. But he's not the same player, really, because Gundo's like in attacking phase. Yeah, Olmo could probably do that, but you're thinking of what Man City need. They want a 6/8, and no one wants Calvin Phillips. Mateus Nunes can't do that role either. I'm keen to see how Savio gets on as well. Yamal is better, all I know. What else is this? What was she lot saying as well? Big up NAFAM, #1 community grind on the YouTube. I hope so. I hope so. You know, even when we're starving, we're not starving. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to do a little something. The grind's the grind, man. Big up Scott though, man. Olmo's a baller. It's just his injuries that us are concerned, but still would be cold for City. Yeah, he would be, man. Anyone that goes under Pep's going to be more than less decent, especially if you've got technical players. You see the fan as well that was in, I think over in LA or in America, and he's questioning Pep about that he doesn't like flary players or something like that. You know them Twitter fans. You know what I'm talking about. You know the things that we make jokes with, and we say that he kills players off and makes them robots and stuff like that. Out of all the times you can meet Pep, yeah, that's on balls, you know. Not many people get to meet Pep, and the first time you get to meet him, that's the question that you have. I think that's dumb. Almost going to have to adjust to style because nobody's running that Wreck-It Ralph 4-2-2 in England. Yeah, but the difference is when you deep it with Olmo, he's already a very good pressing player. Man City already do up good pressing football. And when you look at Spain, like let's just call it for what it is, the tiki-taka, nice fluid football. You know, Man City can also do that. He can adapt very well when you deep it as well. Pep ball is boring. Is that because they win? Like let's deep it, Abdul, yeah? If your team was doing a boring football, but or what as you claim it to be, and you was winning everything, I guarantee you no one would complain. That no one would complain as well. Let me see if I can run this little bit again. This joint. Here we go. Copy and paste. But yeah, man, look, done a 45-minute show as well. Now, Pep was just laughing. He's just like he said he loves player players. He's just laughing. You know, Pep just smiles and you know, like smile and wave, basically. That kind of business. Oh wait, I think I posted it twice. But yeah, man, look, I'm gonna be on there in the next 10 minutes. You haven't signed up yet? Go sign up. Takes literally 2 seconds as well. 2 seconds of your time. I'll be streaming it. I don't see why not. And it will be on Chelsea.com. Yes, I paid for a Chelsea subscription. It was only a £5. So on that notice, I did. So I'm going to be the first one on it. Obviously, no one can tell me that I'm behind the stream. I'm on the stream. Yeah. And I'm going to be joined by VD and Joey as well in the next 20 minutes. There's no link, obviously, to join up, but they just come in, microphone, yeah, da. And then, yeah, man, let's see how it goes. I'll share the screen and I'll change over my mic. Stuff that you lot don't understand. But yeah, I'll do that anyways. So big up everyone that's here, man. Nice little 45-minute show. We're going to be live in the morning. If you're not watching Arsenal Man United, if we lose, I'm going to be there. If we win, I'm going to be there. Cooks will be there as well. And a couple other men will also be there to, you know, if it's a draw, whatever in it. But if it's anything else, we'll see. We'll see, man. But yeah, man, in a bit, what's this? Cass, can't you do dual stream? What do you mean by dual stream? No, there's only one team player at a time, no? One team at a time. Because the one's at 9, one's at like 1 in the morning. No? Or you can go to Chelsea fan Discord to watch games for free. Nah, man. Nah, man. That's long. Like, in case it fucks up and I can't even talk on the game. Nah, man. If you lot want to see the live stream and catch it, go do it, innit? And just saying, innit? So, but I'll be there. Anyways, in a bit. And I'll see you all over on TIFO. I'll put it on the community page as well, so you lot can come watch. So in a bit.